Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video there's an update to the best King Croaker team using LUDOVIC, which is interesting. So LUDOVIC, the good thing about him is in endless bosses is he has his skill which will deal HP per second damage just like Smokey and Freyasto have, and that is why they use him pretty much every single Dream Realm boss. The thing about LUDOVIC though is not really up to the level of the other heroes. For example, Smokey provides attack and haste buff, LUDOVIC is not providing that. But for the King Croaker team specifically, he's really good because he also heals up Taylene. So we have a replay from Splash, my guildmate, and I have the formation. I'm going to show you the formation first, in case you guys want to try it and copy it down, and then we will watch the replay, and then I'm going to attempt doing it with my account, even though I have an Epic plus Taylene, and see if it will work. Okay, so the positioning, the Freyasto versus Illusion will make a difference because you want the Illusion to die first. So the Illusion is frontmost to be taking the insta-kill of the King Croaker boss. This will give Taylene a bit of time to get off her damage. LUDOVIC attack charms are going to be applied to the Taylene. Smokey is right in the central position to buff up your team as much as possible. And then Mikola will be running up to hopefully end up in a good position to buff up both of your Freyastos and then also the Taylene. So that is the key. This is the difference between this and the previous Taylene team we showed already for King Croaker, which is that rather than having Taylene tank the insta-kills from the beginning, you're going to have the Freyasto's Illusion to take them first. So let's take a look at the replay in 1x speed. Yep, so Freyasto's Illusion is going to walk up. He will take the first insta-kill. Mikola is going to end up in a good position for our team, because from here with her Curd Sphere, she'll be buffing up both Freyasto and his Illusion, and even I think reaching the Taylene right now. And this will allow Taylene to cast her ultimate, and she's going to get a lot of damage because she's going to continuously cast her ultimate up until the first Freyasto is insta-killed and resummoned, and then the next insta-kill of the boss is going to take out the Taylene. Normally this insta-kill would have taken out the Taylene, and then Taylene's damage is really reduced. Now, I think this is probably not going to do as well maybe for me because my Taylene is not built up highly, but maybe even if you have a legendary plus Taylene, this could be an upgrade. But you would need to have LUDOVIC built as well. Okay, coming back to the damage output of LUDOVIC, I said that his damage isn't quite as high as Smokey, and however in this boss fight specifically, he does deal as much damage as Smokey. It might be due to the shield like timing of the King Croaker boss, but generally, like even when we compare it to the Primal Lord, the damage from LUDOVIC is going to be lower than the Smokey, and Smokey also provides attack and haste buff. So I really want to see whether LUDOVIC will have a place in the other Dream Realm bosses. I remember the top performing Alpha Bear team a while ago was using LUDOVIC in it, where you need heavy sustain for the team. But unless you need that sustain, probably is better to run a different option. So now Taylene will repeatedly get insta-killed. She won't be able to get off that much damage. She'll get one more ultimate cast before the fight ends right now, and she will continue that up until the end of the fight. But this will also require your Freyasto to be plus 15 exclusive equipment because it relies on him re-summoning the Illusion to continue dealing damage to the boss. And Mikola, this is also why Mikola's on the right side. She's in a position that even at the beginning of the match with the Illusion on the left, or now the Illusion resummoned on the right, Mikola will be buffing up both of them with the haste buff, which is important. That is key for your team. And Smokey's Blue Aura, I think, will reach the Freyasto's Illusion. We can take a better look at it when we do another run. I'm going to try it now for myself. Okay, so my best score overall is 56 billion damage on the dot pretty much. Let's try this team with a lowly ascended Taylene. And even if this is not going to work, if I had Taylene even Legendary Plus, it's a pretty big breakpoint for her power. She gains all of basically the attack from her skill upgrades, but she's just going to be missing out on stats, of course, if she's Legendary Plus. But Legendary Plus gives her a good amount of attack, that hero focus. So that's what I think is a breakpoint. And so what my plan is, no matter what, I'm definitely going to get 2 more copies to get Taylene to Legendary Plus, and then from that point I'll decide, okay, do I want to wait for the next Celestial Hypogean to be revealed, or do I just want to, I'll probably just save up for maybe getting Taylene further upgraded. Okay, so my Taylene, this is like the Taylene that you want in the store and the Taylene that you have at home. My Taylene is the Taylene you have at home, and Splash's Taylene is the one in the store. But it is what it is. So Mikola is just in the perfect position, buffing up both the Freyasto and his Illusion. The only like issue I see is that the Smokey, wait, the Smokey attack buff Is it reaching the Frastro illusion? All the way off in the corner? That shows an attack buff logo. So I'm hoping that it does once he casts his blue aura. But before his blue aura, he's not going to be reaching that cornermost tile. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to actually calculate this. We can calculate it on the map and decide whether it's actually reaching. Okay, but I think it is, because the Tailene also has 1 attack, 1 haste buff, and the Frastro illusion has 1 attack, 1 haste buff. Okay. So, what is up next? So 15 seconds left, 46 billion damage. We're going to need to burst through a lot here. I think it's not going to be better than the Lily May team, because the other team that was considered the best before this Ludovic team came out was Lily May, because this team really relies on a powerful Tailene. The other team was using Tailene as like insta-kill fodder with a bit of extra damage output. So this is going to be way worse if you don't have Tailene built. You're probably going to need, honestly, Supreme Tailene plus 15 exclusive equipment for the stats. Even Legendary plus is not going to work. But for the other team, I'm just going to quickly show you in case you want to run that, in case you didn't see my other video. What was considered to be the top performing team, and was even the top performing team with a low like Tailene. Here, 56 billion damage we got with this. This was the formation with the main Frastro in front of the Mikola, Verdant spell again, and you have Tailene tanking all the insta kills because she is the frontmost ally on your team, and she contributes a bit of extra damage, as you can tell, not by much. And the others deal most of the damage. And as much damage as you can get from Tailene, that's how much you can boost your score. Up to people getting even 65 billion damage with this team. But Splash managed to break that and get 67.7 billion. Yeah, that's what he got. I thought he got 66.7, 67.7, a 2.7 billion upgrade. So that is pretty amazing. Okay, so one thing like we thought about, what if we have Lily May in here instead of Ludovic? Will the Smokey be able to keep the Tailene healed enough that we don't even need Ludovic, and like Lily May could contribute more damage to your team? I want to try it, and I want Lily May in this position because I want Lily May to walk up to be buffed up by the Courage Sphere of Mikola, and we know Mikola is ending up here. So we can count the tiles. So the Frastro illusion I think is off in the corner here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he shouldn't be receiving the 4 tile buff radius from the Smokey, unless he's over here. Maybe the illusion might be here instead of right all the way in the corner. But if he's all the way in the corner, I think our buffs will not reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, let's see what happens with this formation. So Lily May is going to walk up good to the Courage Sphere of Mikola. That's what I wanted to see. Now, will this interfere with any of the positioning? We just want to see, is the Tailene going to be permanently casting her ultimate, or do we need the Ludovic bonus healing? Okay, she survived that, and I also have an Epic Plus Tailene. I think the Frastro is getting buffed because he's not all the way in the corner. He's just 1 away from the corner tile. So this is pretty crazy. I want Splash to run this team, because this would probably be even better than the Ludovic team, because we don't need Ludovic for the healing, and Lily May contributes more damage than Ludovic does. Like, obviously this is not better for me, but like, it's getting really close to my record. I wonder. I mean, if I had a built-up Tailene, it would do pretty well, but maybe not quite as much as Ludovic. Anyway, this is kind of interesting. We can't like do the fair test because we don't have Tailene properly built up, but this is really cool. Basically, the Tailene does really well with Ludovic, and Ludovic also does well in endless bosses because he has high damage output with his HP per second damage. But anyway guys, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now, and thank you for watching, and thank you to Splash for sharing me the replay to check out this cool new team.